filming. Cool. Oh, no, you don't. We're going to talk about the Birkin. Would you like to help? I'm just going to sit on my dog while we do this, because otherwise it's not going to happen. So there are plants that Are you quite done? Oh, come on. Anybody want a dog? Jesus. Okay. So first of all, there's a blinding white thing outside, which I don't quite understand, but it's obviously up there and I'm going to block it. This is my Birkin. Well, this is one of my Birkins. I have talked many times about my Birkins and how I am obsessed with them, and now my other cat is here. Hi! So much editing. I have plants that I have because they are gorgeous and I want to look at them, right? And then there's plants that I'm just like fascinated by and want to look at. This is my prime example. This is the Philodendron Birkin, which is basically a defect plant that came from the Rojo Congo, which looks like this when it is about 8 years old. I guess they have mutated in the past as they were being propagated, and the Rojo Congo became the Birkin. This one did the opposite. It reverted back. So it started just like this, and slowly it has lost the variegation. And now it obviously is kind of spindly too because it has terrible lighting. We'll get to that. This one has obviously not reverted. When it comes to light, the general consensus rule, whatever, is that more light equals more variegation. My cat's tail is literally right in front of, okay. And so if you want to keep your Birkins or whatever other variegated plant that you have, if you want to keep it variegated, you have to continue to give it good sun. I don't necessarily buy that 100%. And I say that with the example of these two, which have both been in the exact same lighting situation, and for most of it, this one has been further away from the sun than the other one. So it could be that this one just isn't there yet. But it's nowhere near it. I'm still getting leaves that are coming in. I haven't had anything come in, anything but full, ever. So, I suppose I could stick it right under a grow light just to make sure and see what happens, But I don't care. I'm just more interested to see what happens if I just leave it alone and keep doing what it's doing. They are Philodendron, basic Philodendron, I can't say it, basic Philo care. It's chunky soil, water only when dry, stick your finger down there, it should be barely moist down here. All of this should as much light as you can without it being, direct sun. They do like it a little bit shady. They would be in a shaded area outside in jungle. They'd be at the bottom. So, the dappled light, the sheer curtain, if it's too close to the window, anything like that. I have them about 4 feet from the window here, but they're on the ground, so it's not getting direct, it's more that it's completely indirect. So I do have just a plant light wand above it as well. So it's getting just a little bit extra because it's sunny today and cold as shit outside, but a lot of times it is not at all sunny. I'm actually just going to go outside and soak it up for a while, kind of recharge this, and keep doing that until we don't have sun again for the next, I don't know, probably till May. You can find Birkins all over the place these days. When I got mine, they were pretty hard to find. I think I probably paid like $20 for one because it was like super sought after at the time, and I don't know, I wanted it. So I got it. And now you can get them for like $7.99 at the nursery, so go get one for $7.99. They're really fun to watch grow. They're easy, other than the thrip situation. They are the Philos. Remember that a lot of times Philos will get this weird Philo spot thing that is just going to have perfectly round spots in your leaves. They'll be kind of rust colored like that. All you need for that's a fungicide. It's just a common Philo fungus that they get, and yeah, just spray it down and it'll stop it. It won't, make the other spots go away, but it won't continue to spread, and it will spread. So, as far as I know, it doesn't hurt the plant any. It's more just aesthetic. But I'm not gonna actively allow something to harm my plants if I can do something about it. They're getting pretty top heavy. This one's currently held up by a pencil. Really fancy. And this one needs a bit of a pole at the moment. Anywho, I also was just absolutely thrilled to find a few minutes ago when I came to grab her. This is Miranda, by the way. This is Samantha. Yeah, and Miranda has thrips, which is ironic because it's always Carrie and Big downstairs that get thrips over and over. Just interesting. So I know this has thrips because when I came to look at it, I noticed some of the leaves are looking... tail, mouth. This is looking pretty sad. A lot of times when you do have variegated leaves and when it's very white, it doesn't have chlorophyll in that particular part. And so without it, it's not gonna live, that part of the tissue or whatever, it's gonna die. And so most of the time, if you see some gorgeous monstera with the, split leaf white, it looks like that today. And they got a picture of it. So, no thank you. I'm not into that. I would rather have them all look the same all the time. Whatever. Variegated is still amazingly beautiful, and I appreciate it for the science behind it. I think it's amazing. I think that they are absolutely gorgeous. I have no idea what my point was. Cool. What do you... This is my life, y'all. This is my life. So, these leaves that look good all year round, all the time, because they are not fully white and that part has not died and looks like shit. That's where okay. Anyway, it shouldn't be this brown this fast, like, at all. These are some of my oldest and they're still just... Okay, go away! Yeah, so I came to take a look at it to see why the fuck they look so sad. Yeah, and there's just fucking thrips everywhere. Everywhere. So let's see what thrips look like, shall we? They're even on the top of the leaf, which is spectacular. They don't usually, Check this out. This is gross. This is a baby leaf that I just opened to see. Look at it. That was like a nest of them. They actually hatch under the skin of the leaf. And so they hatch out like this. Holy crap, this is crazy. So I just broke this guy off right here. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. This is terrible. This makes me feel really bad because it's looked bad for kind of a while, and I should have been more on it. I'm sorry. These are actually a couple of other examples of thrip damage while we're at it. How it's like leathery looking, like on the other when they are born out of the skin here, basically. They have their babies underneath, they come out. So I'm willing to bet that this is all thrip damage that I must have forgotten about. But I don't see anything now. Okay. I'm gonna go deal with thrips now. I'm gonna go through this whole thing with a fine-tooth comb sort of thing. Wipe the shit out of it, quarantine it in the garage for a while, and check everybody else around here. I'm gonna go hose these down. I'll see you later.